Still no trial date for Jason Dalton, the Uber driver charged with shooting and killing 6 people in Kalamazoo back in February of 2016. The reason being, his defense team is arguing that statements he made to the police after his arrest should not be allowed at trial. Their case was heard before the Michigan Court of Appeals today. 24-hour News 8's Evan Dean was there.
After today's hearing, we spoke with the son of one of the shooting victims. Nearly 2.5 years after this tragedy happened, he is still waiting for justice.
And we just have to do what we have to do to get to the end.
The road to closure has been long and frustrating for Robert Reynolds. 2.5 years after his mother, Judy Brown, and 5 others were killed.
Either victims.
The man charged has yet to face trial.
It's a roller coaster ride. And not just me. There's my whole family. The other victims' families.
People of the state of Michigan versus Jason Dalton.
Inside the courtroom today, Jason Dalton's appeals attorney argued his case.
The officers never even give him an opportunity to breathe.
The defense believes the 2 interviews Dalton gave to police after his arrest should not be allowed at trial. They contend that investigators violated Dalton's Miranda rights.
He invokes his right to an attorney repeatedly, yet no attorney has ever provided for him. Bottom line.
But the prosecution argues that some of Dalton's statements should be allowed under what's called the public safety exception.
In that moment, in that room, at that time, their #1 priority was to make sure that Kalamazoo was safe.
A Kalamazoo County judge earlier ruled that some of what Dalton said to police should be suppressed, but not all of it. Now, the appeals court can stick to that ruling or issue a new one.
If the statements come in, it's one more thing to have in the toolbox. If they don't, I still think we have a very strong case.
Meanwhile, for Reynolds and those hit hardest by this tragedy, what they want is simple.
Closure, we can move on. Justice to be served.
It's still unclear when we'll get to trial. This appeal could drag out even longer if the losing side wants to take it to the Michigan Supreme Court. In Grand Rapids, Evan Dean, 24-hour News 8.